You have chosen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure for your movie therapy journey. In this video, I will be giving a quick summary of the film, as well as explaining the psychological theme I feel is best exemplified in this movie. Afterwards, you can watch the film and then fill out the questionnaire in the caption below, which I wrote up for this movie.
Bill, what? Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
So what is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? Well, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is a movie about two guys from San Dimas, California, who want nothing more than to start their band, the Wild Stallions. Wild Stallions! Which they believe will be the best music in all of the world. Little do they know that this is their future. Well, maybe not their future specifically, but 700 years in the future to be exact. They get met by a time traveler that is from this 700 years in the future named Rufus.
Greetings, my excellent friend.
Who tells them that they are destined to be the great ones and their music will be what restores balance to the universe. They are shocked in this, but that's not the only problem. For you see, they are about to flunk out of history and possibly all of school. Ted's dad is not too thrilled about this and has threatened to remove him from his high school and move him to an Alaskan military school. This would mean the end of Bill and Ted, as well as the end of the Wild Stallions.
Bogus. Heinous. Most non-triumphant.
This cannot happen, for their music needs to be what unites the world and is the leader of all foundations 700 years in the future. So Rufus has come back in time to ensure that they go on the right path to becoming the great ones. They do this by going all throughout time to collect historians for their history project that they need to complete in order to not flunk out of school. And they do this in the most stoic way possible. Considering how stoic Bill and Ted are acting despite everything that is happening to them is why I've chosen Stoicism as the psychological principle for this movie. Stoicism is where people can look at problems in their life or problems out in the world and face them with nothing but calmness, courage, and rational decision making. They don't see a problem and their brain immediately shuts down. Instead, they turn to the more logical aspects of thinking and try to come up with the best solution possible. But it isn't just about problem solving. They also look in the world and want to treat people not with respect that they think that they have earned, but just treat everybody with respect. Treat people equally. Treat people excellently. In the movie Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Bill and Ted are faced with more problems than one can even imagine. They're faced with the possibility of Ted being sent off to Alaskan military school. They're faced with the possibility of their band being split apart. They're faced with the possibility of flunking history and failing their final project. They're faced with the possibility of being stuck in another timeline. Okay, I think I'm getting ahead of myself, but you get the idea. They are faced with a ton of problems, so surely throughout the film they would be freaking out and arguing, and they'd come to like a major friend breakup in the middle of the film. But it could not be farther from that. Bill and Ted faced every problem in the movie with more calmness and courage than anyone could ever imagine. They look at every problem and they may not come up with the most obvious solution, but they come up with the best solution, especially the best solution for them. And they do it in a way where they look at every problem and they're like, it's just another Tuesday, and they don't look at the problems with fear. They also have a motto in the movie. They are met with people of the future, and when faced with silence, they feel they need to fill the void with something to say. And so here's what they say.
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes!
And that sums up the entirety of this movie and how they act to each other, the world around them, and every situation that they face. They are excellent to every single person that they encounter, whether this person is nice to them or not. And they also party on, dude, by facing every problem with a solution and calmness and courage. So while watching Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, pay attention to how they face each situation. Pay attention to how they treat everybody in the film, and pay attention to how their relationship ebbs and flows throughout the movie. And without further ado, you can go and watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and then return back to this video to fill out the questionnaire in the caption below.
No way. No way.
Yes way, Ted!